commodity bull run, of course, has also included in it coal prices. Global coal prices have surged quite significantly. In fact, just in the last couple of weeks itself, according to data, we have seen a surge in coal prices to beyond $100. In fact, we have the number coming in at $109. This versus 98 that it was available at on just the 23rd of April. So in the last 1 month itself, there's been quite a rally. We spoke to Partha Bhattacharya, a very experienced man on everything to do with coal matters. He was the chairman of Coal India for a very long time, from between 2006 to 2012. And during this period, Mr. Bhattacharya has seen the super commodity bull run of back then and also the ensuing global financial crisis. Now, first up on coal prices, Mr. Bhattacharya says that he does not believe prices, yes, of course, he does acknowledge that they have gone up, 25 to 50% in the last 6 months, but he believes that prices, this rise in the prices and the cycle will not last very long. Of course, the demand has come in from China, and that's something that's triggered the price rise, but he believes this is going to be a short period. Further, if you're worried about what's going to be the impact on India, he says it's minimal because thankfully 75% of India's coal requirements is met by domestic production. Coal India, meantime, is very, very conservative on passing on any kind of price hikes. In fact, he says that for the last 5 to 6 years, Coal India has not really hiked prices. It's only because of the higher freight rates charged by railways that the landed price of coal increases. But the future for coal is bleak, he says, because firstly, investments in this kind of fuel has been very limited. Financing a coal project today is not the easiest task, really. And then, of course, on the other hand, demand as well is obviously going to be weak. All the new investments are moving to solar simply because that's where the demand is. So this is something that does not really paint a very pretty picture for demand in India as well, which, by the way, is set to have to depend on coal for longer than her emerging, her developed market peers. However, he does say that if demand growth does come, it will come from 3 key areas. Firstly, improvement in the PLF of existing thermal power plants. Right now, they're just at 50 to 55%. If they increase even to 60 to 65%, he believes that those power plants will require 100 million tons more coal. Secondly, of course, import replacement. He thinks that 40 to 50% of the coal currently imported can easily be produced and delivered back home. And finally, finding alternative uses of coal as a feedstock for coal gasification, for production of ammonia, chemicals, etc. So these are some of the areas where coal demand will be seen in India. But yeah, on pricing, he does not believe that this pricing will continue for very long. And, thankfully, the impact on India as well will be minimal.